Wait, what? There's... I'm picking up all the shoes. Oh well. I don't know how she's gonna wear a completely soaked little boot, because in her case that's not a friggin' slipper, that's a boot. It's gonna weigh double and be extremely uncomfortable, but alright. So is there anything else around here? I don't suppose. I think I've scooped them all up. This is quite a big pond, big and deep. Alright, let's get through this. Let's see.
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Well, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Class.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
She's...
Just figuring that out. I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
See how quick he come up with it.
You got...
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
She had this murdering stare on her. God, poor Shani.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
No. Look, don't touch my money.
Stupid idea was it to make a loser wear his sandals? Yours, won't you remember?
But I don't know how to play cards. I don't play cards. Let's see if I can brawl with somebody.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow salt.
Drinking. What is the... There must be brawling somewhere, guys. What is it? Come on. What is the brawling, woman? Here? But these people are just drunk. I want the brawling. Shani! There must be brawling.
He arrived, that's certain.
By the way, the groom and the bride have amazing outfits, right? Very Eastern European. Very nice. With all those embroidered flowers. What is this?
Aha! Finally, a manly man's sport.
I like this. I mean, I don't know if I like it, but... Look at that pig! What do you have to do?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, I mean.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose.
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Let's do this.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a
Poor
bed,
piggy.
let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
But which one do I have to...
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Drive the pigs into the pen. The ones with the...
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
The ones with the... The ones with the circle. Gosh, I'm so concentrated on these
Stupid
pigs.
swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack 'em with a sign.
Poor piggy, come on.
You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
He's sitting in there. Where are you going, piggy? Come on. But if you wanted to romance Shani, and you can do it here, you have to do it with this guy in the middle, Vladimir.
Feel foolish peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
They're giving her a piglet?
Just don't
Oh.
go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
I thought they gave her an actual piglet.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb.
I wonder
So I
why.
can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Sure.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Oh yes.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet,
What?
when you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers. We swore to our da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
I hope they're gonna brawl me, but I don't want to be really aggressive. Then again, I'm role-playing as an ass, so I don't want to go to the barn with her.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you going to do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak, but first we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself.
Oh yes!
Grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fair eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everick of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Rah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Are we
Hot
brawling?
damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
No. Are you kidding me? Can't we just brawl? I mean punch each other. Can't we just punch each other?
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty
But-
swineherds.
And we're fighting in here?
You ploughing gentle.
Like in the pig pen? Wow. I hope I don't hit the pigs.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Steppa.
Really?
Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. And with a maiden watching.
Honestly, I suppose he'd done worse than this.
Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
I'm married!
Always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods. Quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
I don't know. You know what? Wolfie Geralt would have the time of his life being an ass. But Knightly Geralt is really having the worst time of his life.
hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
But maybe you can choose what things...
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster, till we expire.
Well, at least you guys are having healthy fun. Finally. Too bad you can't do this with her without being somebody else. It's a bit sad. Especially for people who want to romance her. I mean, maybe you cannot romance her.
And now, a special treat for our special guests.
Excuse me?
Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh god. I'm so glad.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
I thought they would have thrown in a modern dance instead of this. Yeah.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can't strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class and all, though none to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
I'm not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Shani. I have no idea what to answer here.
What do you mean, hands to myself? That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you too would enjoy it.
Oh, I like to kiss. And get kissed. But mostly with one person at a time. And there's two of you in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please?
Very well.
It's like talking with a
See
child.
how I've reeled her in? Now don't this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though.
Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
I don't know if Knightly Geralt would be dancing, really. Probably not. I guess he just wanted to spend some time with Shani and accompany her and just be together as friends. I don't know why we suddenly had to make it about this guy, I mean Vladimir, but, well, because game, of course, I'm not criticizing. Wouldn't force myself on you, well, no. But the fun thing is that, I mean, Shani didn't exactly refuse that kiss, because if it was me, the guy wouldn't have his balls anymore. So that was a little bit a mixed signal. Probably to let the player go either way with her, not sure.
Can't say what would have happened. Probably wouldn't have danced at all.
Really?
Shut up! Shut up! You'll ruin everything!
At any rate, I wash my hands of all my actions till the stroke of midnight.
Gah!
I see.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Alright.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Why wouldn't Gunther be here, though? We're working for him, aren't we?
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild. If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig as nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Okay, so let's dance a bit. Fantastic. She's dancing in a way, and Geralt is dancing in another way.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
What are we doing? Wait, can I talk with the... What is this? I could drink.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young robbers, may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
Oh god, I've drunk one glass and here we go. Okay, thank god it's gone. Can I steal some food?
So I've heard. Crackers. Radovid took the order of the Flaming Rose, punched him with the threads.
What's happening here?
So the scum regroup.
Are you sleeping? Ah, now Gunther is here.
Not gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
Fact.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
What about oven heat dispersion?
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
I wouldn't be surprised because Vlad here seems to be all bluster and no substance whatsoever, almost as if he's in fact trying to be a pallid imitation of Olgierd.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you. Meaning, no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I quite like Gunther. I can't even explain why. I mean, probably the game is setting this up. We'll discover something astonishing about Olgierd, and I don't know, maybe Gunther will betray us, but I don't feel like that. Inside? I don't know. Gunther is always on point. Even what he just said. He's so true. Even if I don't really know Vlad, there's something off with him, and I'm perceiving it too. He's hiding behind this facade, but you can kinda see through the cracks. By the way, I don't think Gunther bleeds, so to speak. I don't think he would even let you punch him. He can just disappear. Not true, prove it. Let's see if I can get some reaction.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
He cannot see you?
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right?
Wait a second.
Let's go. The night's still young.